Hello, today is Friday, July 26th. Gonna try to vlog this weekend. I'm having a bit of a rough morning. I haven't vlogged for a couple reasons. First is that I'm just thinking about editing. I have a lot of videos that I'm currently editing right now, so I don't want to be filming vlogs and then not editing them for like a long time and then them being like really like date-wise out of skew, if that makes sense. I want to try to have it so that when I film a vlog, it goes up like pretty soon. So although I still have other videos to edit, I think I can get this edited and up in a reasonable time, which is good. The other reason too is just I am super pregnant. Basically, I'm 38 weeks. Tomorrow will be 38 weeks, so it's just easier to say 38 weeks, but technically it's 37 weeks and 6 days. So tomorrow's 38 weeks, so I am full term. I could literally give birth at any moment. So that's been an interesting realization. Just basically every weekend has just been like doing final preparations for the baby, kind of like the last big things that you do, pack your hospital bag, start to clean your house, prep meals, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, and then this week has been just kind of a roller coaster of a week. First of all, it's really, really hot here in LA, which is really crappy when you are super pregnant. So when it's hot outside and being like at the end of your pregnancy, it is like hell. It's hell. Thankfully we have air conditioning, but the bad news is that for some reason our bedroom, well, there's a lot of reasons, the AC in our bedroom is not great, and it's a combination of it being a southern facing room with massive windows, so that's where my workstation is. That giant just wall of windows, basically, it just gets so hot up there, and then our AC vent that is up there is really small, so I don't think the AC that's coming in there or the size of the vent is appropriate for the size of the room, so it gets so hot and unbearable up there. I literally can only work up there until like 9 or 10 a.m. and then I have to come back down. I have to go to another place in the house. Everywhere else in our house is perfectly cool and it's great. So we're having to come up with some sort of solution for our bedroom, because when we go up there at nighttime, it's still like really hot. It's like 80 degrees up there, even when we have the AC running, and the rest of our house will be freezing. It's just kind of been a dogfight figuring that out. And more so, we're just worried about when baby is here and sleeping in our bedroom with us, not being a cool enough room in the house. So we've been trying to like problem solve that. That's gonna be a big thing to do for this weekend. Yeah, it's just been hot and miserable. So in the meantime, I've brought a lot of my stuff down here, as you can see, and it's eating my hair. I brought a lot of my stuff down here, which is way better. So I'm able to just sit here at this table and be in AC and edit videos and film videos, work on artwork and Patreon stuff. And for the most part, that's kind of what I'm working on, is just prepping as much Patreon stuff as I can for maternity leave, in between just trying to rest. I have accepted the fact that I need to rest. And other hiccup of this week that I'll also just mention, I'm not gonna deep dive into this because I don't want you guys to be like freaked out and worried, and I really don't want any unsolicited advice on it, but I had my OB appointment yesterday. Baby's doing great, baby's fine, kicking and moving, happy as a clam, but I have developed a strange side effect that is very uncomfortable. It's painful. I have to go on medication for it. It's not great. It's totally pregnancy related. It's something that I've never gotten my entire life, and I got it during pregnancy, and it's just an annoying side effect complication of being in my 3rd trimester at the very, very end here. It's also stress related. It's stress related in that I'm not resting enough, and also my body is just under stress being this close to the end of pregnancy here. So yay. But I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Baby's fine. This is a thing that happens. Again, I'm not gonna divulge what it is because I don't want people worrying or giving me advice on stuff. I just don't want to delve into it. I'm fine, but it's just made things more annoying and more uncomfortable because I'm already so uncomfortable. Although I will say nothing is still as bad as the 1st trimester. The 1st trimester is still, for me, the worst part of pregnancy. Even with as uncomfortable as I am now, as little sleep I'm getting now. I don't sleep a lot at all because I'm just uncomfortable and I'm awake. I have like pregnancy insomnia. It's brutal. So all that stuff that people say, sleep before the baby comes, is bull, because you don't sleep before the baby comes. Because it's just, pregnancy is miserable. Yeah, it's just been kind of a roller coaster of weeks. James is really stressed out at work. He's got a lot on his plate right now, and that he's trying to wrap up before, you know, his paternity leave, which will start when I go into labor. That's when he will take his 2 weeks off. So he's just been really stressed out with work, and I feel bad because I need help around the house and doing things, and I'm pretty much useless at this point, so a lot is on him, and I feel bad about that. My mother-in-law got into a terrible car accident earlier this week, totaled her car. It wasn't her fault, she's totally fine, but it was like, oh my god, like what is going on? It's like all this stuff is happening at once. It's just kind of crazy. So I feel like things are just like coming to a coming to a head here as literally we are days away from my due date. Yeah, my due date's August 10th, but again, I'm far enough along now that it could happen at any moment. So, what am I doing today? Today I am gonna go try to pick up my prescription at some point. So that will be fun. I'm gonna be doing some editing today, either editing or filming a video. One of the other needs to happen, or a combination of both, so we'll see. And I might just make some art as well, which I've actually been doing a lot of. And that's because I've been trying to rest more, and that's just me sitting on the couch. And that drives me crazy because I'm a workaholic. So I have to be doing something. Believe it or not, I've actually been working in my sketchbook. I've been working in mini journals. What? I've been working in my art journal. What? So I literally have like art supplies out, which is like crazy. Creatively, things have been good. That's a plus, I guess. That's what's going on. Oh yeah, and then the other thing that happened is Boo Boo. Olive like kinked her neck or her back or something, which she already has arthritis, so something's going on. Either way, she's going to the vet tomorrow morning, thank God. So, but that's been another thing too, is just taking care of Jeeves, you know, walking her and carrying her around, and something is definitely up. So she's got a vet appointment tomorrow, and hopefully we can figure that out or get her some meds or something. So it's all happening at once. It's all happening at once. Woo. Okay, I have just finished editing a 22-minute art journal flip through tour. Whoa, Nelly is a big boy, but that will be for September Patreon. Ooh, this is some interesting lighting. And a clear reminder that I need to decorate upstairs. Good Lord. It is like barren up here, but our bedroom is like sealed off down there because it's just so hot. Oh, I'm out of breath. I just finished editing a 22-minute art journal video flip through tour. So I'm very happy about that. I'm exporting it and uploading it right now. Right now I just got some swaddles in the mail. These are the Ollie swaddles, which apparently is much better than just a regular fabric swaddle. We'll see. The timing worked out good on it because it showed up and it has its own little laundry bag here. So yeah, but it's good. I can like actually get like this baby load of laundry done. And now my light's flickering. Haunted hallway in my house much? Oh my gosh. All right, so now that I have laundry going on upstairs, downstairs, in between editing and working at the table, I've been taking breaks on the couch. Oh, we got a new couch, by the way. I will show you that at some point. I forgot, which thank God, our old couch was the most uncomfortable thing ever of all time. More about that later. I made a fresh batch of hummingbird feeder food, which is one of my new obsessions, is the little hummingbird feeder out on our patio. It's just really, really fun, and especially while working at the table over here, I open the curtains so that I can just like see the little hummingbirds coming, and it's very enjoyable. It's like the dumbest thing ever, but it brings me so much joy feeding hummingbirds. My goal is to like just come into the kitchen and like chip away at little things. I just want to help because James is gonna have a lot to do this weekend that I can't do. So I just really want to help clean a little bit, all while a video is exporting. So I am like a multitasking mama right now, and I have put on a dress. Oh yeah, big bump-tastic.
Probably want it like out more, but you know, for right now.
Well, let me see it with the bassinet in it, and then I can make a decision.
What's up, vlog tube?
Here, you can take the sheet off of it now. We are in the process of rearranging our bedroom because we are preparing to get a little AC, well, we're preparing for a child, but we're also preparing for an AC unit that will probably get put into this bedroom on Sunday. Just having to make a couple of changes. The main one being the bassinet. We didn't want it by the window, so I am switching sides of the bed so that baby is in kind of a darker corner and not by the window. So we're trying to get that situated over here. And then the other thing that is gonna be moving out or changing is this desk. Gonna be bringing up a smaller desk, and we're gonna downsize this one to accommodate the AC unit and baby stuff. Changes! Ignore the messy bed, but here's the quick update. Smaller desk situation is in.
You ever seen one of these before? It's actually pretty awesome.
James loves that handheld.
I'm a huge fan. I get to suck up all the little dog hairs. I feel like such a winner.
You got that? You got that off Amazon, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. This is a whole life.
Oh.
A whole life is the whole life.
So smaller desk is in. We'll get that situated once the AC is in. What's good is that my art supplies are still up here, and I really don't need a lot of space, and I can always just put my monitor on top of one of the things here, so it's really not a big deal. It works out. And then tucked that, basically just flip-flopped everything so that I'm gonna be now sleeping on this side of the bed so that the bassinet is in the corner, which is better. It's darker, it's away from the window, it's just a better situation. And then over here, random side table, baby, diaper, caddy, James's clothes, whatever. But yeah, surprisingly, this actually makes the room look a lot bigger now with the smaller desk in here. So, doing what we gotta do. So this is where that random desk was, by the way. So, because we have a new couch, which by the way, here's the new couch. It's like actually ginormous and plushy. Because we have the new couch, the chair that used to be over there doesn't fit in this section anymore. So this little corner was not being utilized very well because it's just such a random space. I think eventually some sort of storage thing will make more sense over here. I don't know. We're putting that there for right now, which I think works a lot better. Today is 38 weeks.
38 weeks. Officially the big 38. Full term baby. That is a full term baby.
So now we're gonna do our weekly Saturday thing of checking to see what it is, how big the baby is in comparison to some fruit or vegetable of some sort.
Any predictions? I'm gonna go with the never before guessed mini watermelon.
You guess that every weekend.
My guess every week. Although at this point I think the baby is bigger than a mini watermelon by a long shot.
Yeah, because he's probably like 7 pounds maybe at this point.
He might be actually.
Yeah.
I think he was like 6.5 last week, so maybe a little under 7 or 7 pounds probably.
Yeah.
We've had lots of different vegetables, like bundles of kale, butternut squash, spaghetti squash.
We've gone through all the squashes.
Broccoli. We've gone through all the lettuces too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still saying like honeydew or a Mexican papaya.
What a bag of oranges. A bag of oranges.
I mean, it's not out of the realm. I don't know. Maybe mini watermelon.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, what is it?
So we're in the what to expect app.
And you know it's real now too because the app will actually ask you, have you had your baby yet? Yes or no?
Your baby is as big as a mini watermelon.
Oh my gosh.
And it's a new app.
Wow, they updated the app. Oh my gosh, we're finally a mini watermelon.
Your baby is as big as a mini watermelon.
Wow.
I finally got it. I've been guessing it for
weeks.
For months, really.
Wow.
7 pounds, 19 to 20 inches.
Wow.
2 weeks to go, Beb. 2 weeks to go. Patreon tube. Can you believe it?
Little boo-boo, you getting ready to go to the vet? Daddy's gonna take you to the vet. Dad's gonna take you to the vet. Oh guys, we are at Michael's and the Halloween stuff is out. I am in my happy place. Oh my god.
Okay, babe.
This makes me so happy. It's almost time. It's almost time. Oh my god, look at these toads. Look at the toads. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Okay.
So right now we're at Lowe's looking at air conditioning units. We have picked one out and now James is getting the extra things needed to deal with our extremely ginormous windows. He's coming around and I'm taking a break in the garden department.
You filming the hummingbird?
Yeah.
Roxy's obsessed with the hummingbirds. I don't think I've ever seen her care this much about anything, including myself. Maybe the pugs. She's like, she actually got pots out to boil water because I see the camera slowly moving off of me.
I'm just ignoring you. This is my nesting. Boo Boo, you back to your normal self? Peanut,
Feeling better, boo-boo?
you feeling better? Yeah.
Look at that turn.
Yeah. She's back to her normal self. It's amazing what some meds can do. Now she's getting breakfast from Dad.
1 day of meds.
1 day of meds, and she's fine.
I mean, I'm happy, I'm grateful.
No, me too. Begging for Dad's breakfast. Yeah, you shake your head like you're not gonna give her any, and you've been giving her stuff the whole time.
She knows the routine.
Yeah, hence why she's sitting like that.
She knows how to milk. Boo-boo, you got a little goatee?
Boo Boo, you feeling better? Oh, yogurt licks from Dad. Don't forget Lurchy,
I didn't forget Lurch.
the forgotten one.
Only forgotten in my heart.
The forgotten one, Lurchy. Lurchy. They're both on such high alert. Ooh. Oh my god, it's so hot. The weather here is just, ugh, So it might not seem like I haven't gone anywhere or done anything, but I have had a productive morning. It's now a little bit after 11. So James just went to run a couple of errands. He installed the rolling AC unit yesterday in the bedroom, and thank God that seems to be the solution to our problem, at least for right now. I think at some point we'll have to figure out what's going on with the AC vent and everything up there, or get a second one installed, or I don't know, but we don't have time for that because I am like a ticking time bomb, literally. I even last night, sitting on the couch, I was getting Braxton Hicks contractions, which is not anything new. It's something that I've been getting for several weeks now, but they were definitely a little bit more intense. Like they were just feeling a little bit different than how they have been feeling, a little tighter, a little, I wouldn't say cramps, but like a little more like sore. So I definitely feel like there's some things a-brewing down here. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see when baby arrives. Place your bets down below. James seems to think that he's gonna show up like end of next week. I don't know. For the longest time, I always thought that he would go over, and I was thinking like that it would be closer to the 15th because my mom was late for both my brother and I, and I'm thinking the 15th is a full moon. That kind of makes a little bit more sense. I don't know. But at this point, I just have to be prepared to give birth at any moment, which is a wild thing to think about, that I have to just be ready to go. Yeah, we even have like our hospital bags are back there, which is just crazy. But yeah, I've had a productive morning. I was editing a video for Patreon. It's kind of a lot of what I'm doing these days is just trying to produce as much content for Patreon as possible and scheduling things out. I've worked hard to have all of the digital downloads prepped. Literally, I have digital downloads done all the way through to October, including October. I have August videos are done. Half of September videos are done, and then I have a whole bunch more just in the can. So I'm very proud of myself that I've been able to film and edit and really like get ahead. I can just be focusing on baby and being a new mom, which is good. Although I have things scheduled, like I have like art videos and like specific videos ready to go, I do hope to continue to vlog. So there will be smatterings of vlogs in between these other scheduled videos. So I just edited for a bit, which is good because I have some videos that are like really big. So I'm trying to get them like started or as knocked out as possible. And then I just filmed right now a what's in my sketchbook pencil pouch video, which is fun. I've never filmed one of those videos before. So it was just kind of me going through my supplies and sharing what I carry around with me with my sketchbook. That's great. So now I have that to edit, which is awesome. So I can schedule that as another September video. And yeah, right now I think I'm gonna take a little break and sit on the couch and just eat some lunch because I'm already like, so tired. Yesterday was really tiring. It was just kind of like a errands day. We were just running around and doing the AC thing, and I was exhausted after that. It's like any little bit of, you know, walking or errands or moving around, it's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort. And last night, after having like a whole bunch of like weird Braxton Hicks contractions, I then just got like super tired. I literally fell asleep on the couch at like 9 p.m. Oh, also, by the way, James took Jeebs to the vet yesterday. She has arthritis and just joint issues in general, which is something we already know and already kind of deal with. But she kinked something. We don't know specifically where. The vet couldn't pinpoint where. Sent us home with some anti-inflammatories, gave her 1 dose, and she's already made like a full comeback. Jeebs is doing just fine, and we will continue to manage that as need be. So I'm glad she's doing better, because I would feel really bad handing my mom like a broken pug to watch while I go into labor or something. Thank goodness she's doing a lot better and she's back to her happy little pug self. I'm gonna make some lunch now. I'll catch up with you later. right, so I've spent a big chunk of the day playing around in my sketchbook on the couch, just trying to rest and relax as much as possible. We are now in the car because I want Foster's freeze.
Oh yeah, wanted her ice cream. She deserves it.
And I was so blinded by the craving of ice cream that I actually literally like almost walked out of the house to the car, in the garage with no shoes on and no purse. I didn't even grab my purse either.
No, she was blinded blinded by ice cream.
Blinded by the treats.
Ice cream.
So that's what we're gonna go do right now. But oh, look
She's
at the
doing
car
great.
seat in the back. It's such a trip.
Look, we're just trying to enjoy the last few weekends we have here to be able to just jump out and get ice cream, you know?
Yeah.
So we're doing it.
We were both saying earlier while we were walking the dogs that this is the most like ready I think we've both felt. Like this is the first weekend in many weekends of having just a never-ending to-do list that we both feel ready, physically, mentally ready for baby. And right now I'm ready for ice cream. Yes. Oh, hi little girl. Hi little pug. Who's feeling back to her normal self. Just give her some drugs and she's good to go. Are you gonna snort during my whole video here? Huh? Okay. Okay, we're back from our ice cream treat run, which was a delicious little errand. It was very good. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the vlog here. I think the rest of the night we're just gonna watch some Joe Bob Joe Bob Briggs, the last drive-in on Shudder, and I'll probably just continue messing around in my sketchbook. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh my gosh, the next one I might have a baby.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Okay, bye! Mm-hmm.